Hello everyone, I am here Sharma, student ID 220228, Computer Science and Engineering discipline from Fulla University. Today I am going to discuss an interesting topic before you, that is supernova. Okay then, first of all, in the first slide, we can see a picture. Can anyone tell me what is the picture about? You can guess it from my topic name. Yes, you are absolutely right. The picture is about supernova explosion. Now, let's take a look what are the topic I'm going to discuss on this presentation. They are introduction, types of supernova, supernova explosion, benefits of supernova, harm of supernova, and some interesting facts on supernova. After listening the term supernova, the first question arises into our mind that what is supernova? The supernova is actually the explosion of a star that happened at the dying stage of a star. Most powerful explosion known to humans so far occurs when there is a change in the core of a star. Outer layer of star are blown off, leaving a contracting core after supernova. There are two types of supernova occurs. The first one is core collapse and the second one is thermal runaway supernova. Let's gather some idea on core collapse supernova. It occurs in the last stage in the life of massive stars that are at least 8 times larger than our sun. As the stars burns the fuel in their cores, they produces heat. The heat produces pressure that pushes outward against the force of gravity, which pull inward the star. For most of the life of star, inward gravity and outward pressure are in balance, and the star is stable. But as a star burns through its fuel and begins to cool, the outward force of pressure drops. When the pressure drops low enough in a massive star, the gravity suddenly takes over and the star collapses in just seconds. The collapse produces the explosion that we call supernova. Now, the thermal runaway supernova can occur when two stars orbit each other, and one or both of those stars is white dwarf. White dwarf are remains of a star roughly the size of the sun when it runs out of fuel. If the stars in one of these binary systems collide, or if one of the white dwarf absorbs enough matter from the other star, the white dwarf can become a supernova. Now we can see what happens after a star explodes. Once a supernova occurs, the star faces one of two outcomes depending on its original mass. The first one is neutron star. If the star was between 10 to 40 times the mass of the sun, it becomes a neutron star. And the most interesting one is black hole. If the star was more than 40 times of mass of the sun, it becomes a black hole. And the most interesting information is even the light particle is known as photon can't escape from black hole. Then we will see what are the benefits of supernova. This is responsible for formation of the elements such as oxygen, nitrogen, iron, carbon that are found on Earth. Sometimes supernovas give us precious remains such as crystals. When massive supernova explodes, form some elements such as gold and uranium, responsible for cosmic dust that create nebula as well as a new star. Expanding supernova remnant can produce enough kinetic energy. Now we will see what is the harm of a supernova explosion. Rays that come from the supernova can affect the layer that protects us from the ultraviolet rays. If supernova explodes near our Earth, then our atmosphere would be destroyed. When supernova explosion takes place, then huge amount of radiation waves are excreted through the explosion. Supernovas are safe to look at if it's 6,000 or 20,000 light years away. Now we will get some idea on interesting facts about supernova. A supernova can occur approximately in every 10 seconds. Amount of energy radiated in one supernova explosion so much that it equals the amount of the energy that has already been in our sun. Sometimes supernovas last for weeks and sometimes months to erase off. Exploding star may end up as a black hole or as a nebula. Stars that are 10 to 100 times bigger than our sun eventually explode and create a bright supernova explosion. Material that is expelled from the supernova travels at the range of 30,000 kilometers in 1 second. The biggest supernovas are called hypergiant and smallest supernovas are called supergiant. So I have already covered all the topic that I want to discuss. So thank you everyone for paying heed on my presentation.